in a drawer somewhere.
All right. Good evening, everybody.
Keep tabs on them.
I would like to call to order this meeting of Wyoming City Council. Would the clerk please call the roll? Here.
Here.
Here. Here.
Here.
Here. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. This meeting is being streamed live on the city's YouTube channel, accessible from the city's website. If you would like to address City Council, please come up to the microphone to speak. The audio will not pick up if you do not speak into a microphone for those watching from YouTube. There are 3 items on the consent agenda. Approval of the July 21st, 2025 City Council meeting minutes. Approval of the August 4th, 2025 Committee of the Whole meeting minutes. Amended and restated resolution with respect to the City of Wyoming's pickup of mandatory employee contributions for members of the Wyoming Police Department for the Ohio Police and Fire Pension Fund. Do I hear a motion with respect to the consent agenda?
I move to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
Having been moved and seconded to approve the consent agenda items, all those in favor, please signify by saying yes.
Yes.
Those opposed? The motion carries. Are there any questions or comments on the special reports? Okay, then we will now hear a report from the city manager.
Thanks, Mayor. All right, I have a bit of a list. So it just means we have a lot of exciting stuff going on. The Wyoming Car Show returns this weekend. The event will be held on Saturday, August 23rd from 5 to 8 p.m. on Wyoming Avenue in the Village Green. The show specifically focuses on exotic and supercars. We have over 90 cars confirmed for this year. We'll also have live music by a DJ. We'll have food and drinks from local businesses. So bring your family. It should be a great time. It also helps support cancer support. It helps benefit the cancer support community of Greater Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky. So we are doing some work for our water service lines. Next week, Wyoming is scheduled to visit homes with unknown private water service lines. This door-knocking campaign will be conducted by a team of Wyoming Water and EPA experts to identify the service lines and answer any questions residents may have regarding their private water service lines. This inventory continues the EPA's Get the Lead Out initiative that began a year ago to help residents identify if they have any lead water pipes. So that'll start next week. The Dog Days of Summer, the last day of the Family Aquatic Center will be on Labor Day, September 1st from noon to 6. And then from 7 to 8:30, we'll be hosting the annual Dog Days of Summer. Spectators are welcome and the cost is $5 per dog. Humans are free and you can come and hang out with your dog in the pool. So this year we're starting the new Wyoming tailgates. So share this with all of your booster friends, everybody that's going to come to the Wyoming high school football games. We will be collaborating with our North Business District to host Friday night tailgates before every home football game. The tailgates will be in the Spring Valley parking lot from 5 to 7. We'll have a live band at each tailgate, and that is within the Dora. So you'll be able to get your drinks and bites to eat at Tila and 1208 Pizza, and also support the Cowboys. So the first one will be on Friday, September 5th. So we'd really like to get this word out. Tailgate, Spring Valley Bank, it's within the Dora before the football games. And then we have another new event this year. It's our first annual Wyoming Bites and Beats Food and Music Festival. Will be in the heart of the business district. This will be on Saturday, September 13th from 4 to 10. We'll provide a unique foodie experience along with a full day of music performances by No Guarantees, Cassette Junkies, and DV8. Follow the city on social media and find out more information about which vendors and food trucks will be there. We did receive a grant for this event, so we got $21,000 from Hamilton County to help support this event. And then the last thing is the street reconstruction project update. All the paving on work on phase 1 of the local street improvement project is complete. A rejuvenator will be applied to the new pavement, followed by high visibility pavement markings soon. Work on Riley and Pogue Farm continue, but those projects are on target to be completed this fall. That's all.
Thank you. So are there any council committee reports not otherwise on the agenda? Are there any special committee reports not otherwise on the agenda? Okay, then we have reached that point of our meeting where a citizen may address city council on a subject that is not otherwise on the agenda. Comments will be recorded into the minutes and passed along to be addressed by the appropriate staff or city council committee as needed. This portion of the meeting is not for city council to provide responses to a citizen comment, but to hear what the citizen has to say. So if you wish a response from the city to your concern or request for information, please be sure to leave your contact information with the clerk before you leave the meeting. And as a reminder, please state your name and address before making your comments to city council. Is there anyone present that would like to bring an item not otherwise on the agenda before city council? Okay, seeing none, we will now move to the next item of business. So this is the third reading of the ordinance approving the special use permit for the Eller Bed and Breakfast establishment located at 544 Tohatchee Drive. Do I hear a motion with respect to the ordinance?
I move to approve the ordinance.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Okay, having been moved and seconded to adopt the ordinance, would the clerk please call the roll?
Mr. Hornsby?
Yes.
Mr. Robles?
Yes.
Ms. Peebles?
Yes.
Ms. Walkington?
Yes.
Mayor Mott?
Yes, the motion carries.
Yes.
All right, this is the third reading of the ordinance providing for the issuance of not to exceed $3,500,000 road water system improvement bond anticipation notes by the City of Wyoming, Ohio, in anticipation of the issuance of bonds of the city. Do I hear a motion with respect to the ordinance?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Okay, having been moved and seconded to adopt the ordinance, would the clerk please call the roll?
Ms. Peebles?
Yes.
Ms. Walkington?
Yes.
Mr. Hornsby?
Yes.
Mr. Woodside?
Yes.
Ms. Robles?
Yes.
Mayor Mott?
Yes, the motion carries. So this is the third reading of the ordinance providing for the issuance of not to exceed $6,500,000 road improvement bond anticipation notes by the City of Wyoming, Ohio, in anticipation of the issuance of bonds of the city. Do I hear a motion with respect to the ordinance?
Second.
Is there any discussion? Having been moved and seconded to adopt the ordinance, would the clerk please call the roll?
Mr. Hornsby?
Yes.
Mr. Woodside?
Yes.
Ms. Robles?
Yes.
Ms. Peebles?
Yes.
Ms. Walkington?
Yes.
Mayor Mott?
Yes, the motion carries. And this is the third reading of the ordinance providing for the issuance of not to exceed $10 million various purpose bond anticipation notes by the City of Wyoming, Ohio, in anticipation of the issuance of bonds of the city and declaring an emergency. Do I hear a motion with respect to the ordinance?
I move to adopt the ordinance. Second.
Any discussion? Okay, having been moved and seconded to adopt the ordinance, it takes an affirmative vote of 5 for passage. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Ms. Peebles?
Yes.
Ms. Walkington?
Yes.
Mr. Hornsby?
Yes.
Mr. Woodside?
Yes.
Ms. Robles?
Yes.
Mayor Mott?
Yes, the motion carries. Does anyone have any new business not otherwise on the agenda? Okay, then we move on to miscellaneous, I think, in record time. And tonight we start with Cindy.
I am really excited about all the activities happening in Wyoming that bring the residents outside and communing together and invites residents or neighbors to come visit as well. I think that does such a great job of helping to fuel the operations of the businesses and then just bring the community together. We're already a very lively bunch, so every time we can get together is great, but the opportunity also to help the businesses thrive and help others outside of Wyoming support the businesses as well is a great opportunity. So I'm really excited, and thank you, Rusty, for your team who make that happen.
Jody?
I was going to actually say something very similar, just listening to all the rundown of events. It's pretty awesome. And everything that Cindy said, I agree with. But I will also just call out Emily, Debbie, and the entire team that makes that come to life. Like, we have significantly increased our programming by, like, I'm sure there's a good fraction or percentage in there, but a lot. And just to bring that to life takes a lot of work, and you guys are doing an excellent job. So thank you for that. And also, good job to our city and school team. So I don't have primary students, but I didn't hear any rumble about the transition to Friendship Church, nor the traffic, nor any issues. And no news is good news. So good job to the team that brought that to life, and working together in close partnership between the city and schools always results in a better outcome. So yay, team.
Awesome. Joe?
A couple of thank yous. I was continuing my research on the SALT cap and the expansion of that, and part of that led me to recent home sale transactions in Wyoming, and one of them stood out to me, 1202 Morts Pass. And I said, where did I hear 1202 Morts Pass before? Because it rang a bell. And I did a little research. It was Mr. Burns, who was a frequent guest here during citizen participation and offered a lot of good comments and thoughtful comments. I just wanted to thank him for that. I assume that he moved out of the community, and just wish him the best of wherever he is now. So if you're watching, Mr. Burns, thank you, and hope you'll still come to our council meeting sometime soon. I was actually hoping that you'd be here when I came on the council. But second, a thank you to Stephanie Otten at the Ohio Department of Transportation. She left ODOT to pursue a new career opportunity at a transportation consulting firm, but she's been instrumental in the unification project in this phase of it. Very great person to work with, and she introduced me recently to the new project manager, Charlie Rowe, who will be taking over for her as she transitions out. So just wanted to say thank you to Stephanie. And then thank you to all the teachers as school started back. Our girls at least have wonderful teachers at Elm School, and I'm sure that is replicated across the school district. And just want to thank them for welcoming all the students back to school this year. So now to the fun part. I have some neat items. We have our official America 250 Ohio certificate from the state that came. It says, City of Wyoming is hereby recognized as an official America 250 Ohio community in partnership with the Ohio Commission for the U.S. Semi-Quincentennial. As such, the City of Wyoming will be part of a statewide celebration and commemoration of the founding of the United States in 2026. So this is presented to the city. A flag also came with that, which has been making its way up and down Springfield Pike, as well as through the promenade and all the local businesses at the Village Green. So you'll be seeing a lot of pictures of residents and business owners and people, team members that work at those businesses holding the flag. And it was an opportunity to kind of promote that and explain to them what it is and how they can be a part of it as we build our own committee here from the city point of view and into next year. And then one more final item. This is from downstairs. This is actually shouldn't be out of the museum, but it is. So last meeting I mentioned John Robert Fox. And if you have never seen this, this is a special Medal of Honor edition of John Robert Fox to pay tribute to his service. He was a resident of Wyoming who gave his life during World War II. And there's a neat description of why his service was significant and why we remember him and honor him throughout all kinds of events and in the 250th anniversary of the country and all kinds of events throughout the year. So Hasbro did a special edition Medal of Honor series. This one was made in 2004. So if you ever want to see this up close and personal, not tonight. You can visit the Wyoming Historic Society on Tuesdays from 10:30 to 3. All visitors are welcome. If you want to visit outside those hours, you can make an appointment. They love to have visitors, and there's all kinds of fun artifacts and different things that tell the story of Wyoming just beneath our feet here. So thank you.
Great. Chris?
I think even small but yet big examples with John Fox, the slice of Americana that is Wyoming keeps getting bigger and bigger. It seems like, and I'm sure we have to make a bigger amount of money in our budget for the fireworks next year, given what Joe was just talking about with our celebration, whether it be the car show, Friday nights, our celebrations with tailgates. Things keep seemingly building more and more on our sense of community. The one thing I would say, just to wrap it up, is it's not just the things we've mentioned. But there are so many wonderful things that you all are doing out there to make sure that not just this year, but next year and well beyond that, we're building even bigger things with our wonderful staff, but also community involvement that we haven't even put out there for the public consumption yet. But I wonder every once in a while why our real estate values keep growing and growing, and Wyoming continues to be a refuge of not just these things, but even more things to come. Wyoming keeps getting even better. That's all I got.
Thank you. April?
Definitely echo all the activity and collaboration with the school, and then just a special shout out to Tiernan Hogan, who is helping to put the whole car show together. It's one of my favorite things to go to in Wyoming. Love to see all the car enthusiasm out there. I saw a post on Facebook about the Hefty orange bags, and I just wanted to communicate to people about encouraging them to join the Hefty program. It's part of all the recyclables that Rumpke themselves cannot do, and just encouraging people, you can request a starter kit, and the orange bags are available at Kroger or any other supermarket as well, but they take the harder to recycle materials like some of the hard plastics, some of the styrofoam specifically. So I know I fill one up like at least every other week to put on the top of my recyclables, but still inside the bin. So just make sure the bin closes. So that's it.
Thank you. Well, you guys kind of clipped through all of mine, so I thought I still had Tiernan in my pocket, but I guess I would just say the other thing is I recognize that many members of council have just been taking their children to college. And I think that's where Dan is tonight. So I just want to, I know this is a busy, busy time of year and a lot of transition. And so for all the people who are making this transition with kids going to college, just, a tissue and a...
Just made it through like 3 hours.
But it is a huge transition, but it's also a lot of fun. So, cool. All right, so Councilmember Driehaus will need to be excused. Do I hear a motion to excuse Mr. Driehaus?
So moved.
Second?
Having been moved and seconded to excuse Mr. Driehaus, would the clerk please call the roll?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, the motion carries. So tonight we will have executive session. Under Section 121.03B1 of the Codified Ordinances of the City of Wyoming, council may adjourn to executive session to consider appointments to the Recreation Commission to fill unexpired terms. Do I hear a motion to adjourn to executive council? Executive session, sorry.
I move to adjourn to executive session.
Second.
Okay, having been moved and seconded to adjourn to executive session, will the clerk please call the roll?
Yes.
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 Yes, the motion carries, and council is adjourned to executive session.